Bismillahir Rahmanir Rahim. Assalamu alaikum viewers. In this session, we are going to discuss about the procedure of rollback to your key VBA code, because this is often on required by the programmers that they want to roll back to their original code. Sometimes the errors just to find out what errors have occurred, and just to find out the problem, or to solve the problem for a user. So the disaster recovery, as we have in the IT operations, people must have some disaster recovery plans. Similarly, the developers are also supposed to have some disaster recovery plans. Anything can happen to their code, and there is hundreds or thousands of the lines of code, and which line has got affected or had gotten erroneous. So it is very difficult to find out. So you have to keep a track of your time-tested version of the code, and that code has to be placed in some location, in a safe location, which can be quickly used to recover all your originality of your code, right? So I'm going to demonstrate these 4 steps. The first thing is that back up all your important codes and put them in a text file, right? First of all, right? So what we do is we go to Alt F11 and we go to the code. These all are the codes which we have been using and we have been showing you, and we wrote it fluently. Okay, so we select all these codes and we copy it, and we go to the notepad. And we paste it into the notepad, right? We have pasted in it. We give it a name like toolbar, for example, and saved it in a read-only location, which only we can read. Okay, so later on you can mark it as a read-only by virtue of right-clicking it and going to the property and make it read-only. Right, you can do this also, but since we are at the moment discussing some different things. Okay, so this is the read-only location. So these 2 steps we have done. We have copied it and we have put the code in a text file on a read-only location, right? The next is we set up a user form in our file, which would load at the time of opening or loading of the file. It would appear automatically. Okay, so this is the form. So let's be going. So this is the user form which we have created. To create a user form, all you need to do is insert a user form and like this, and then you put a button and insert a button using this. These are the tools here, and you can add a button in it, right? Once the button is added, you can double click here on it and write some code, which first of all deletes all the modules, everything, and then it writes it goes to the original code location, and the toolbar is for example, the name of the file, the text file which we have. If you see here, this is the C drive, for example. We go to the C drive, and this is the original code location, and this is the toolbar, right? So we are opening this file with the open command as an input, right? So it is just reading this file and rewriting the code. It is actually writing your code again, and so this becomes original, right? So what we do just to test it is that we remove everything. For example, so this is an accident, right? You have incidentally lost your code, and you have saved the file as well, right? But since you have this form in it, and which is mentioned in this work procedure in the open, in which you say that select this quiz sheet and user form 1.show, right? So okay, so we have lost our code, whatever we have. Now we cannot do anything, and if we want to execute anything like this PowerPoint slide generator, so it will say that macros are either disabled or disappear or deleted, etc. Okay, so we have saved the file as well. So we have lost all our what we say in the code, and we close it, right? We close the file as well. Okay, so let's close the file now. Let's get back to the Excel, and we open the file, we open the file, yeah, and this is going to appear, the form, and this is the button on which we have written the code to recover all our original code. So this will make sure the originality of the code, right? So this will be rolled back. Okay, so we click get connected. It is connected. Now let's go and see what we have in the visual. So we have recovered all this here. Although we had deleted everything, we saved it, and the program was not working, right? So what would you say that even you would see, oh, okay, the toolbar is not appearing. Okay, let's create the toolbar. Create the toolbar, right? Right. Now the toolbar is here. Yeah. Now if you select this, for example, yeah, and you want to generate a PowerPoint slide, for example, right? This is generate PowerPoint slide. So this should go and it is starting working, right? Okay. So all you need to do is set a reference. Yeah. This is one-time exercise in which you will put the Microsoft PowerPoint application so that it starts working. Okay. So this is Microsoft PowerPoint, Microsoft, yeah, Microsoft Office, and this is Microsoft PowerPoint. Yeah, this one. So let's click OK so that it starts working. Now you have selected it, and now you want to generate a PowerPoint slide. This is your PowerPoint slide generator, and it is going to execute, and it is going to transfer your things, and your file is created. The PowerPoint slide is created. Right? And you can use this one. This is showing you slides as well. Okay, so let's close it. Okay. So this is how you have. So the quiz regarding this auto scripting is that which of the following is the required step for VBA code rollback? So copy all your VBA code and place it in a text file. Yes, this is also required. And place your text file on a read-only. Yes, this is also required. And set up a user form to appear automatically at the time of loading of the file. Yes, this is also, and replace the existing VBA code with the original code from the text file. This is also done by clicking of this button, and all of these is the right answer, right? So we have included these steps in this sheet, and we have updated our database also to include this learning part into our quiz, in which the chapter has been added as auto scripting. Why auto scripting? Because it is writing a script and executing it, right? So this is a wonderful power of VBA and Excel. It can write the macro, and it can before executing it. So this is a auto generation, scripting, auto generation of VBA code, right? And this is these are the mechanisms that this answer is going to appear in here, and the right answer is all of these. The choices are written here, and your quiz is also working. Okay, so just to remind you, these are the steps, which are all these steps are required in order to safeguard your VBA code, and this will be useful when you have your students. For example, you are working in some training center and you are teaching the VBA course, conducting the VBA course. You have students and you want to give them the liberty to, okay, you are free to make whatever the changes in the code, you can do it of your own. So all you need to do is, if something went wrong, goes wrong, if something goes wrong, for example, you lose a certain section of the code. For example, you lose the section of the code from here, right? We go to the assignment, we go to edit, and we see that some of our student has accidentally deleted these rows. These rows have been deleted, or he has deleted the entire procedure. Okay, that's fine. Okay, so what would happen? It would not be working. Would not be working, right? Because it has lost the connection. You have deleted it. So what you are supposed to do is, all you need to do is ask them to close the workbook and come back again. Yeah? You close the workbook and you come back again. And at the start of the workbook, starting point, it is going to give you this message, get connected. So by connection, it is meant that it is rolling back to the original file. Now, if you go to this, you will find this button is going to work. It is working because you are giving the wrong answer. That's why. Otherwise, it was saying the procedure not found or this. Now the procedure is there and it is recovered. The originality is secured, right? That's right. So this is a concept which I wanted to share with my viewers, that you can safeguard your code. The traditional and conventional way of safeguarding is that you can go to the put a password in it. So, but sometimes you do not want to password protect your code. You want people, your students, to go and see and check the code and make the changes, whatever they want. So that is much better. It's a more again, empowering. They will feel empowered, right? Instead of sometimes means not every time, but sometimes you would like to give them the leverage, they give them the liberty to go and see the code and make the adjustment if they want and come up with that. And sometimes they come up with a great idea. So you can upload that idea into the code, the original code, update this file so that that becomes a permanent part of your code. That's right. So thank you very much for. I hope you enjoyed this. This was. Just to give you a flavor that how powerful is VBA. Okay, thank you very much.